Okay. Alright, hello. Welcome to the remote view. Alright, hello. Okay, sound is working. Hello, Matthias. How are you? Let's move over. Okay, better. Hello. How are you? Hello. Hi, guys. How are you? I gotta get my eyes corrected here. I got two screens going. So, it's been a little while. Let's dive in. I got my earplugs on standby, just in case. Hopefully everyone's been doing well. Hello, Mr. Walters. Okay, sorry. And I am reading 12 things, okay. Hi, how are you? Oh, thank you. I'm okay. Okay. Trying to adjust my life through a little, like, weaker flavored coffee. So I'm a little bit like, ugh, I don't have my high powered coffee anymore. I'm trying to take a little break. But how are you guys? Is everything good? Everything good? And please, please hit the like button. I don't chat here enough, but we should change that. We should definitely change that. So I need y'all's help too. You gotta like and subscribe or click some buttons for me. That would be helpful. Thank you. Okay. Chicken boy for the most part, yes. Okay, for the most part you're doing well. Well, I hope that's what you're answering. That's good. What I just heard is next is the X. Ooh. Next is the X. Okay, so let's dive in. What's the most important topic? And then afterward, if you guys have general questions. We can do a yes and no. And there we go. Ooh. Nope. Okay, weird name. Dante's Peak. Is that a movie or something? Dante's Peak. What was the most important message for coming to this page? The Hangman. We've got water energy and fire energy. Leo and water. Keep your dirty jokes to yourself. And then we have the Empress covering. Getting the energy of somebody, like, oh wow. Somebody having thoughts about sacrifice, what they gave up for others or for somebody. Could be somebody who gave up for a relationship. Could be feeling stuck too. Somebody could be feeling stuck. Somebody needs to be realizing that freedom. Now I hear wham. Well, that's old music. I don't want your freedom. All I want, oh. Oh, you're choosing to feel stuck. Maybe feeling that way because of money, or you're too focused on money to find your freedom. Could be too focused on the materials to find your freedom, which is not a material thing. It's a state of mind. So be aware of driving yourself out of balance. I don't like to do pregnancy readings, but that data's coming through too. So it could be real pregnancy. It can also be the gestation period for a creation, bringing something to creation. Don't let anybody talk you out of that shit. And don't be immature in the process. Ooh. Don't stop being immature about it. From beyond, you may have opportunity knocking at your door, but not accepting. You may be closed off to offers, suggestions. Get the energy of losing sight of yourself. However that works. Losing sight of yourself. Nonetheless, giving the energy of offers denied, denying yourself. And it is the opposite version of yourself. So you just gotta flip it. So, what's a good way to get out of that energy? You might have a feminine in your energy who is operating like a blanket over your path. Okay. But getting out of that. Oh, wow. Ooh. Okay. Whoever you are, you need a little mess in your life. It's a hard way to say it. I know you ain't supposed to say stuff like that here. You need a little spice. You need a little spice in your life. I'm not saying run out in the street naked or anything, but you need something saucy. Something to bring out the naughty side in yourself. This could just be the push of energy. Could be, um, okay, I'm trying to think of a nice way to say it without the two faces of self, yes, but it's spiking the value of yourself. In an instant, you could do this with dressing differently for a day or two, letting the feeling run through you, right? Can be going out, splurging on yourself just a little. It's just something to feel good. Um, if you can afford to do so, spend something on you. You may be a person who's been giving to others way too much, for too long, all the time, nonstop, forever and ever, forever. And that's cool and everything, but it's like emptying your own gas tank, right? So it's okay, whoever you are, it's okay to take a break and find some passion in yourself. You may have to disconnect from the others to do that. Okay, the word massage comes through. If you listen, I notice no one's typing anything, so I'm not even gonna go there, okay? I'm not. Nonetheless, splurge on yourself if you can afford to do so. I think whoever you are, the fact that you're such a giver or that you're available like that, like you do have to refuel your own tank. You do. And for somebody, some of your fuel comes from not being the saint. If you understand what I mean. For somebody, there is a feminine energy around you who has way too much influence. Um, Too much influence on you, replicating their past. This can be done through their beliefs, their input, how they shaped and molded you. And you may still be open to that energy. Somebody might be so open to it that it's blocking you. Oh, chicken boy. Okay. Well, take a breath because it's not like you. Ooh, what? uh, okay, that was weird. I said what was coming out of my mouth was take a break, take a breath, because it's not like you're chained up in a basement somewhere. That's really dark. I'm sorry. That was fucking dark. Hi, Jill. How are you guys? Wow, that was dark. Let's scoop these up and move on. Ooh, what? What else? Okay. Let's get some angel cards. That was a that was weird. Ooh, okay. There's the song Help. I need somebody, not just anybody. Help. So help yourself. This is gaining the higher knowledge of self and even oh my god. Though I did say I heard massage. Let me just zoom that on in right there. Or I don't, can you see it? The O vision. How close can I get? Right there. I'm not even gonna say that out loud. Whoever that is, you're nasty. Anyways, wrong place, dude. Um, realize. Remember your goals. Whoever this reading is for, remember your goals. That's important. You may be getting repeated lessons on keeping your sanity, or well, not lessons, but practice. Practice sessions on maintaining your sanity around people who haven't finished their work, people who haven't realized their path. You could even have somebody around you who hasn't realized their goals. And maybe you've expressed that or you're on your way to yours. You have the potential, you have the opportunity, you have the time. Talk of plans. So you may already be in the process of manifesting your stuff. And that's, oh, okay, hold on. What's their energy? They can't control it. It's a struggle to control that, to control you, really. But how do you control somebody else's? How do you influence and control and create someone else's dream that, meshes into your plans? That's a really nice way of saying it. Perhaps your goal would unchain you from them. Maybe that's their thought. Wow. Whoever it is, they're all or nothing energy? Damn. My way. It's a power play. Damn. Yeah, it's an old song. Can you hear me? Can you hear me running? Can you hear me calling you? That's an old song. Somebody can see what's coming and maybe they're hoping you take the L. If you take the L, then where are you going to go? You don't go anywhere. Hello. So have you learned anything though? Whoever this is, you've experienced or you've seen them go through multiple lessons, but y'all are each other's lessons. And in some kind of way, your abilities, your potential. Your potential is competition. And as I said that, I heard I can do that. Now I hear an old song, Try Me, Try Me. I'm gonna have to pull 6 out on this one. Um, I was trying to be nice. Okay. Okay. I don't know who your person is, but yeah, it's maybe the energy of a hater. Yeah, Jill, I would agree with you, but it feels like whoever whoever this person is, like they haven't taken the test, they haven't learned from their path. So I don't even think they can get to the healing part. It almost gives me the energy of why not me? It could have been me. I could have did that. I can do that. I can be that. Hey, you're not doing it right. What about this? How about that? Interesting. The chat's not showing anything. Okay. I had to test it. All right. Oh, is that right? Yeah. Whoever your hater is, they need to keep you around so they can make use of you. Sorry. You have a purpose. You have value. You have use. Isn't that amazing? They are an opposite image of you. So whoever you are dealing with this, definitely 100% pay attention because you have the ability to wear that energy too. It's very whatever this energy is. This is baggage you can take from one relationship to the next. You can even do it on horseback if you like. I mean, it's like the ultimate stall energy. Here's an example that I see, and a lot of people get into this energy. Maybe you want it to be. Maybe you're on your way to being. I'm trying to think of something. Maybe you're on your way to be the world's greatest eyeglass designer. It's the greatest thing ever. It's been your dream goal your whole life. That's awesome. Gotta do it. But you have parents, right? And they're getting older. And just as you're ready to fulfill your dreams, you're on your way. Oh, it's beautiful. But in order to get your business going, you gotta move to Greenland. Because there's a big old government subsidy that'll pay you $1 million a year to go there and make your glasses. And while your parents and sisters and brothers and your favorite dog and cat and hamster, they're all happy for you. But you're leaving. What if you don't come back? I mean, are we going to see you? I mean, we don't have the money. You know, we're a poor family. We didn't have all the stuff that, you're going to get $1 million contract. And that's, are you, can we go with you? And right now, the answer is no, because we're poor. Remember, the family's poor, right? You ain't got money like that. You eating, but you're not flying. You're not flying first class. So over maybe the course of the next year, they start dropping little seeds. And perhaps somebody starts doing physical things or having physical experiences that make you feel a little more stuck. Perhaps someone falls mentally ill. Perhaps somebody has a little incident and you can't leave right now. You gotta stay, and maybe you can do the the government subsidy thing here. Maybe you could just stay here on the ranch with the rest of us. It's a protective energy, yes. Some of the seeds could be loving seeds, right? But other seeds are weeds. And over time, it becomes one heck of a tree, right? It grows so fast you could even get stuck in it. Big old forest back there. Why is it all blurry? Big old forest back there. Grass. Weeds. Lots of sticks and stones. Great fun. Lord. Rotten soil it could be. But it's family. What do you mean, Jill? Come on, goddess. You know that contract isn't family. If you go, what about us? I mean, you the fam, you gotta drive the family. Well, yes, someone can be helping family by helping themselves, but with enough guilt, with a good script and storyline, you can be stuck. Time can pass by very quickly when you're not moving. And I think a lot of people, a lot more people than we realize, get stuck like that. You have love for family, you're devoted, and in some situations it's family, in other situations it's relationships. For others, it can be a job you've had for way too long. And maybe you're like, I'm going to retire doing this. Think about somebody like the mailman. And while they may go 50 years, 20, 30 years doing their service, somewhere inside of them was the formula for free energy. And they always wanted to do it, but the family said, you can't quit. What about your 401 and your retirement? But inside of him, on the weekend, he would go out to the garage and work on his advanced Tesla coil that nobody ever got to see. So be careful of the sacrifices. They can be so deep you don't even realize you're doing it. You just think it's devotion to family. As I say that, I hear earth, wind, and fire. Somebody could be guilting someone into that. Maybe you don't even see it that way or feel it that way. Wow. Wow. Okay. As I say that, I can move my hand correctly. Okay. Divine change is coming. You should get ready for this. There's going to be some type of new start, reset the button's being pushed on your behalf. And this is going to move some users off your path a little bit so you can go forward if you want. If you want. So while I'm pulling letters, if you have a yes or a no question, I will do those right after. Be aware, please don't write your questions. I want to do the old way. If you were here during my earlier readings way back when, I don't like the questions. So if you want a reading, please stick around. Who's eating McDonald's? Don't eat McDonald's. That's here. That's what I see. It's not fully here, but it just popped in. Don't be, okay, what I heard is don't be lazy like feels like a last minute meal. Be careful. So somebody does have a relative who's, damn. Be careful you're not walking somebody's path. Let's get closer. Okay. Sorry. There's a lot left over here, so I don't know if we're going to get all this in. Be mindful of walking old paths. You may be feeling a little bit lost because other people depend on you. So an adjustment in the lifestyle needs to be made. It is unchaining oneself so you can get your gifts. I hear Beastie Boys. You gotta fight for your right to party. That sounds great. Hello, everybody. I like that. You might have to fight for your right to party. To be yourself. Your higher self. And you are protected. So don't stress that part. But you gotta get out of your head. Oh, damn. What do you want? Getting yourself into balance is driving you crazy. But it does feel like, you gotta get out of your head. There's your protection. I hear Mary J. Blige. All I really want is to be happy. It doesn't come through other people, by the way. Heat wave. Always and forever. Don't be looking for your happiness in other people. It's got to start with you, then you attract it. There's a lot of there's a clusterfuck of energy. I'm sorry for the cuss words. There's a clusterfuck of energy here. And I normally don't have this many letters left over. And we have a blank. This is the infiltrator, the great distractor, the one who is standing in the way. I see the Wiz, the Tin Man. If you saw the movie The Wiz, good for you. Wasn't it great? But I see the Tin Man. The one who's crying. A teen. He's the Wiz and he lives in Oz. You have somebody around you they're just in their own world. So they're going to impress that upon you. This could have been a whole lifelong thing. Jeez. Or it's gone on for too long. Golden mug. One of you has a Covergirl face. That's what I hear. That face, that Covergirl face. One of you is beautiful. Hello. It's here. Hopefully you're doing something with that face. That's weird. I don't understand this one. Maybe you do? I know if I stare at it for too long, it gets dirty. Who's in here thinking dirty thoughts? Somebody's got their mind in the gutter. Can you stop? Anyways, hopefully someone else sees the other data in that. Still the blank. Definitely very incomplete at this time. It feels like someone standing on the diving board, not jumping. Ew. Golden trumpet. Archangel Gabriel. Okay. Chicken boy, you have a golden mask? Sorry, I was making something dirty out of it. Oops. Okay. My bad. Could be your gold. Okay, we'll go back to your mug. Is it an old mug? Not real gold. Okay. I have a gold mask too, but it's like decoration. So, since we are only getting bits and pieces in this message, I don't know who's the not religious. Some I'm trying not to put Trump here, but it is here, okay? I don't want anybody to think I'm doing anything political. even though he is a Gemini. Anyways, somebody does need to, like, oof, toot your own horn. No dirty jokes there either. I feel like pulling letters again just because I feel like too, like, I feel like, mm, somebody does have too much influence, trying to shape you with their beliefs, visions, or putting their foot on your head, whatever it is. It is the cog in the wheel. And there's water energy. There's no complete message here, and that's very rare. So I'm going to attribute that to the energy of being stuck. Furniture. Who is in here with the naughty stuff? Look. Whoever this person is, though, back to the regular stuff. Whoever this person is can push your buttons. There is some type of hysteria in this, too. I'm not going to show the other card. We're just going to show it back here. If you're dealing with someone at a certain older age, there may be something else going on there that maybe you're not seeing. Yeah. Like you may see symptoms of it uh, in a stronger way. You may see symptoms of it in a stronger way soon. They may be sensing something wrong, but they ain't saying it. And then back to the moving on to the better, back to the story of the $1 million contract. That person feels like they'll be replaced. Or those people, if it's family, they feel like they're going to be replaced. Somebody else comes along who can push your buttons better than them. So why not sculpt or finish sculpting and crafting you in their image? Yeah, I'm sorry, whoever you are. You recognizing your greatness is kind of up to you, but um, somebody does see. Okay, you got people around you who do see your potential, your greatness, but it is essential that they stay attached to you. It's essential to them to stay attached to you. Yeah. I'll do one last angel advice card. If y'all have questions after this, whoever you are, this is the stuff that Stall is made of. Is prime ingredients to get you stuck. It's like having a group of people who see you going places or they know you capable of doing more, but they're gonna have their hands out. They got their hands out. What are you gonna do? And I get the memory map with what's on the bottom? Family. The family. And they are making the definition. They're the ones who created the definition of love versus need versus what they want. They've defined that. You might have accepted it. I hear Diana Ross. I'm coming out. That's the song. It's a chord. It's been a while since we've let Six hop in on these here things. So Six, could you close this message? Oop, where we at? Six, can you close this? Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. ROLL. Me. Okay. Next message. Another one. Whoever you are, this type of energy may be a part of your path, period, meaning you're going to meet person after person that can stand in front of you and stop you. So this may be your lifelong lesson. Wow. Um, I heard high karate. So you may need to learn how to defend yourself from that energy. So that this could be the big lesson. Okay, chicken boy. I don't want. Okay, so hang on. I'll tell you how I like you, how I like the questions to happen. Next message, Six. All women are queens. If she breathes, she's a god. Whoever you are, I hope that you understood that. Last message. You're the last one.
complete the mission.
Okay, one more.
Another one.
Wow, another one. Sorry, I'm hoping the audio's not blasting. Okay, another one.
No.
Fair enough. Oh, turn that off. I'm gonna leave that there in case we see anything else. Okay, so let's move to this part. Okay. Now, if you have a question, what I don't need you to write your whole question. I don't want you to write any of it. I don't want you to write any of it. Sorry, I'm trying to move stuff. Okay. Okay. I don't want you to write any of your question. What I want you to do is give me the first three numbers that come to mind. If you have pencil and paper and you can write your question, that's better. That way it makes the intention clear. If not, just focus on your question and give me the first three numbers. Not your birthday, no address, not some numbers you always like. I don't want none of that. I want your question, think of your question, and then just let your fingers type out the first three numbers that come to mind. So, Chicken Boy, just think of your question. If you can, drift off into something plain like the ceiling. Visualize your question and the first three numbers that just fall out of you about your question. Type it out. Ooh, I'm not gonna write that. Well, okay. I wish I could draw better. I'm stopping there. Okay. I don't know who your person is that's standing on your path right now, but you are gonna encounter more than one person like this. Um, Hopefully your question was a yes or no question, but what I was pulling from that, release the she devil, down with the past, down with the list. So I don't know if you have a list of people that you're giving to, doing things with, but there's definitely a backwards slide. Hopefully was your question a yes or a no? Drayson, I ain't even doing your reading right now. Why you throwing out numbers, bro? That is volcanic pussy. Um, ooh, okay. Your test is still here. With regards to union, if you're talking about connecting with someone, you ain't paying attention. Anyways, time, energy. Time, energy. But the first card that comes out is a yes. There's another yes. We get 3 yeses. However, something about your question will get you fucked up. If there was if there was rejection of any kind around your question, like pushback of any kind, it was a redirection. There does need to be a change of plans. You ain't doing that. Let's see what else is here. 391. Damn. This is knowledge about tools or people that you treated. Somebody that's in the position of a tool. Seeing things from like everyone is the same perspective. Tell me about the frenemies. You got some people in your energy, or same reading. You got some people in your energy wasting your time. You're too much in your head. You overthink. But you do have a frenemy in your energy. What I heard was, don't do for me what I can do for myself. What is this? If you're asking about connecting with somebody, right now the answer is no. Somebody's cheating, or you be cheating yourself or cheating them. Maybe you don't see the picture quite clearly. Looking but not truly aware. What the hell? Angel advice. Plant seeds of silence to grow confusion. Cause and effect. Someone's mind a little corroded. Be brave. Let go. Move on. Do you. Something in your environment has great levels of control over you, or you might be focused on the wrong static energy. Nonetheless, you are affecting the cause. There may be someone you want to talk to, but silence is what's happening. There is the energy of stalling. Controlling oneself, right? Believing in the static energy. And everything I've read so far does not sound like a yes. So, let's try that again. What is the answer to 391? Damn. So yes, we did it more than once, but ooh boy. Yes, the path is correct. The blank is anything you want it to be, though. So you can pretty much make the card whatever you want. It's imagination, right? And we need that to get to where we got to get to. So we get yes more than once. Hope that helps, Drayson. A new. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I can't pronounce your username. Anubov. I'm just gonna say Anu. Uh, Absolutely yes. You can ask a question right after Drayson. You're very welcome, CB. I'm not gonna say the full name because I'm gonna get hungry if I keep saying chicken. That's just gonna make me hungry. That's how you pronounce it. Okay. Jason, if you're still here, I hear a really old song. It's called The Electric Slide. You can see it, it's electric. Boogie, electric boogie. CB, best wishes to you in cutting that cord. It's a golden cord to somebody or them. It's a golden cord. Drayson, all right. Your question. Do you want to focus on it and give me some other numbers, please? Ooh, I had a whole set of jumpers here. Okay. I'm not going to call you on your question. Let's see what's going on. Yes or no? 46. Yes or no? Oh my, the pop quiz. So I'm just either your mind is in the wrong place while you're asking, or you was asking about something. Olivia Newton-John, let's get physical. I hope that's not where you're going with your question, but there's stuff coming through. So if your question wasn't a naughty one, would you like to clear your mind and try that again? I'm not going there. Angel advice. Right now, the answer to your question is no. Um, it's becoming aware of oneself. I heard it's all in your imagination. Good guide gone bad. Do you want to try to rephrase that? Or maybe like, I don't know. Lord, all right. Thank you, CB. You have a wonderful night too. All right. All right, since people went quiet, do I have to close this reading? All right. I will close this with mm, were you supposed to rephrase your question? Not if I answered it. But if that wasn't it, you could have been distracted. Because all I was getting was the energy of naughty stuff, naughty thoughts, or um, furniture shopping, looking for some new, or trying to get some. If that wasn't the topic of your question, then yes, I would give you the opportunity to actually ask the intended question. If that wasn't it, Anuba, I'm sorry. Yes. Hopefully you've seen. Drayson, take a moment, give it some thought. If I answered your question, cool. If your question wasn't about naughty stuff, then take a moment, breathe, clear your mind, so you can do the numbers again with more intention on your question. Anuba. Anu. You can give me numbers that represent your question, or you can type it all out if that's better. Long as it's a yes or a no question. Okay, Drayson. So focus on your question again. Maybe it was a little extra. Should you just have your question in your mind? That's where it starts. Absolutely. If you want to give me three numbers that represent your question, yes, you can do that. You can type out the topic. You just don't need to write out the whole question and put all your business out there if you don't want to. Will you and Kushi reconcile? Will Anu and Kay reconcile? Ooh. Ooh. Mm. Do not, will not. Did you forget that you're better than that? You're smarter, not an idiot, and you're protected. So, are you trying to invite some trouble back in? You. You want some more of that subtraction? Was it delicious? Was that subtraction delicious? And listen, you got to learn the difference between alone and lonely. And if you're feeling lonely, you're very open to negativity coming back in at you. Okay, that's weakness. See that? Weakness, want, selfishness, subtraction. Ooh, at the bottom in my hand, divine intervention. So it might not be happening for good reason right now. Why? Let's see. It is a part of the plan. Somebody needs to go within. You or your person ain't mature enough for, like, somebody might want something mature and ideal, and the other person isn't, they ain't ready for it, or they ain't good enough. They ain't the one. Might have just been the lesson. They might have just been the lesson. If you're trying to contact that person or talk to them, or both of y'all are just in a place where you're both, like, got your back turned, not talking to each other. Wow, energy's here more than once. Damn, what are y'all doing? They're choosing it. You are, or they did. So if you're waiting on your person to come back, one of y'all is choosing blindness. Could be you. Don't be mad that I said that. It could be you choosing the darkness that comes with the subtraction, being aware of not having your person, wanting them, like, stuck energy. The first part of this message, this reading, might have something in there for you too. Don't chase failure. Okay? You've proven to yourself that you're reliable, you're consistent, you have a good heart, but you might be having a period of time where the universe needs to protect you a little bit from somebody going through lessons that aren't yours. Somebody who could take away your passions for life. They are walking karma right now. And you gotta let go. Beautiful, because you're beautiful, intelligent. You have the capability to be very successful. You have the energy for it, right? And you've got a gift. I do believe we get a little spanking from the universe when we are not paying attention to our gifts. So the person who needs help is you. Help yourself to some enjoyment. Help yourself to some separation. Cutting that cord a little bit. Yeah. Because the answer right here for now is no. Have patience with yourself. And you got to get back to loving on you. And then you will remember that motherfucker was a hater. That person's a hater. Okay. Oof. There's a lot of spell work going on here. And I'm not talking witches or anything like that. Spell work can come in the talking, um, the desire. You can be casting this spell on you. And you don't want to do that. So definitely unstick yourself for the time being. You can love that person, want them, all that stuff, but if they're not done learning their lessons in life, having this person in your life means their lessons become yours. So the more you want on that person, the more you are altering your path by being a little bit greedy. Protect yourself. Strengthen yourself. Strengthen yourself. And get back to loving you first. I'm sure that wasn't the answer you wanted, but at this time, one of y'all is very much in lesson mode. Even if that person was right next to you right now, they're in lesson mode, and so are you. 6, can you give a closing message?
Professionals have standards.
Right. Do you have standards? Do you got standards in love? Next message.
And I am not going to say that I have serious issues. I really do. I really, really do.
Wow. Getting out of that one. Moving along. Okay. If there's any other questions, now would be the time to speak up. Wow. Otherwise, I'm going to close it with incoming events that we will all see. Incoming events. Oh, Drayson, you came back. Look at you. Okay. Okay. All right, Drayson, let's see. 804. What do you do, Drayson? I keep getting sex energy. Okay, yes or no? 804. Drayson, type out your question. I don't know why yours is clogged, but I'm calling that clogged. First answer I'm getting is a no. And done. Are you asking a question about somebody else's free will, or will they do something? Angel advice. Can't control others. Karma. God damn. Write out your question. There's a lot of. Okay. Maybe your brain's just busy. Keeps coming out no. Will you have to change your current occupation to experience the blessings that you feel are coming your way? Oh, I know why that's a cluster. Okay. The question you're asking is about free will. And that's choice. Will you have to change current occupation? That's really a question in your head, but um, let's see. How do the same cards keep coming out, man? That's what you're thinking. Now, after going through several layers, you may see the direction. You may think that changing jobs would give you a better path. Yeah, you might think that. You may get that vibe, but that's not really the case. What are you missing? What the fuck is with all this not true data? What are you missing? Okay, let's see. Direction, timeline. You may be feeling like you want to go. I don't know. Feeling antsy, time to move on. Not happy, going crazy. I heard going crazy from the heat. So there may be a feeling of being a little bit lost out there. I don't know if you have a feminine energy around you influencing that. The earlier part of this read could be some of yours too. There's a feminine energy, or you harnessing the feminine part of yourself. If that's not the case, there may be a feminine energy that, okay, what is she doing? Because there's control. Somebody may control or influence you. You may have somebody influencing that scattered idea of maybe if I go that way, things get better. Oh, somebody around you is influencing your decision making, right? And beyond that, if you're feeling antsy, like it's time to move on to something else, would you find success there? I hear Stevie Wonder overjoyed. And though you don't believe that they do, dreams do come true. I think maybe you need a change of environment. Because I don't see any change. If it doesn't matter where you go if the thought process hasn't changed. So that's the first part. Are you supposed to be independent? Yes. So there may still be the old energy even if you went to a new job because perhaps you're supposed to be working for yourself independently. That might be where the winnings are, going after what it is you want to do. But you have the plan, know what you want to do, but there's some restriction that maybe keeps playing like a broken fucking record. Um, Maybe overthinking it to the point of ulcer. Be very careful about stress, overthinking, making stress. I see a hole in the stomach. Anyways, it's weird. Whatever the situation is, my dear, you ain't being honest with me or you ain't being honest with yourself. So start there before you start hopping around all over the place. Do you enjoy the work? Could you improve on it if you was the boss? Would you be happier if you were just your own boss? So, you have options. You definitely do. That's a blank card. You can nail yourself to whatever situation you want to, but would you be happy? I don't see that. Would you get on the path to success? I don't see that either because I feel like the change is inside of you, not outside. So all the indecision is normal, I think, for a lot of people. But the canvas is yours to create. If you went to the job you're thinking about, would you at least be making more money? Yeah, but there's still the karma of being stuck in the same energy. So this period in life right now is the test. What's your time worth now? What's if you knew you only had limited time, as we all do? It's the test. What are you doing with it? And it is a time of growth and maturity. Who is this? Okay, and you may be careful of who is influencing you. Hello, Charlie. Hi, goddess. This could be inside of you with the feminine energy of do I do this or do I do that? What's next? So don't spend too much time spinning in a circle trying to figure out what's next. You are obsessing. It's crazy energy. Cuckoo. And sometimes that's the fuel we need to move ourselves forward. gonna stop there. Drayson, you're. Hold on. Clarify the path. Okay, so since you've been putting it out there, about your plans. Somebody's going to. This is coming soon. Something weird's gonna happen. That kind of like it's weird. Like maybe you, maybe you have big dreams of owning an ice cream company, and it's your dream. You want to leave your job, but you're scared to take that leap towards yourself. And then all of a sudden you're asking the universe like, what should I do? What should I do? And then out of nowhere, you're just walking down the street and an ice cream truck goes by. And the person pulls up and offers you ice cream. There's nobody else on the fucking block. Like, what? How the fuck? Something like, something's gonna happen. Like, where the universe points it out to you again by an outsider. Someone points out where you should be, what you should be doing. And you've got these mental issues. Yeah, something coming in hidden. Something comes in that makes you okay. The spark to the fuel is what I heard. So maybe you're gathering fuel right now with all the focus and the way you're thinking, but somebody comes along and sparks it up. It could be good. It can also be bad, like at your job. Maybe you go into work and discover somebody who works just as long as you is getting 3 times the pay. That'll be enough to make you move, wouldn't it? Something's coming soon, though, that's going to light a little match under your butt and make things a little bit clearer. It's just going to be odd. Um, many days before the event. This will be around Money Queen of Pentacles 13. So we're gonna, for safety, I'm gonna put 2 weeks on this. But you do feel it. You might be feeling it coming unawarely. And this could be around the money too. See, one's looking at the money, and one's walking away from some cups. So this could be like the way I'm reading it. Somebody talking about something or some money, some opportunities, something to do with the finances and the work. And it motivates you to go. Like, I'm not wasting my time here anymore. I'm walking towards this new thing. I don't know what it is, but fuck this shit, I'm out. 6, can you close that message for Drayson, please? Ooh. That could make you walk away too. Sure. Yeah, okay. Next message.
No.
Somebody may ask something of you that they know they shouldn't be asking, and you gotta tell them no. And to cover your own ass or to not be a part of the fuck shit, you might have to move your ass. Rocket fuel or the match to that shit is coming. Last one.
Let's go, champ.
Let's go, champ. So that is some divine intervention coming your way. Got the moon right there. This this could, I do feel the energy of somebody holding back, not giving you what you deserve or what you've earned, what you're owed. Charlie, that startled you. It startled me too. Sorry, you guys. Sorry for the noise. I tried to turn it down. Yeah, I'm pulling out of that energy. Hold tight. Okay. Charlie, general reading? That, you know, we'd be here all night if we do that. Let's see. Let's see what messages are here for you. Okay. So this is testing period for somebody. Ew. All right. I hear church music. I'm coming up on the rough side of the mountain. How come every time I do readings here, it's like a playlist? It's like a playlist of music that comes through. Okay. Doing my best to make it in. This is not a complete message. Um, what the hell's going on with you? Testing and prayer. Let's see what this is about, and we'll take the message in pieces. Feels like some disconnection maybe needs to happen. Being in an emotional place over something that had to end. Endings. Or something needs to end. by choice. Maybe an unhappy ending. This could be loss of someone. Okay, struggling. Dang. Okay, coming from the right deck. I hear Bryan Adams. Oh, I gotta make a playlist on that. The song is Run to You. Because when the feeling's right, I'm gonna stay all night. I'm gonna run to you. I don't know what that's got to do with anything. Um, okay, it's stuck now. The song. She says her love for me can never die. But that'll change if she ever found out about you and I. Oh, but her love was cold. Wouldn't hurt her if she didn't know. Um, Maybe there's something in that song you need to hear. I don't. What? Why is Bryan Adams coming through? Okay. There's a lot of. Okay, this can happen when you're not making moves, but it feels like a lot of too many thoughts. Testing and prayer. I do look, it does feel like boss energy, looking into new things. Maybe there's something around, could be around money, advancement. You got your mind in a lot of places. Okay. What's going on with you? You need to let go of what drains you or who drains you. This could be family, people, or obligations. Um, I mean, we can't all let go of everything, but it feels like giving in to what is attached to you. Your power was shut off 2 days ago. Ooh. So that's okay. Well, what's your question, Charlie? If your power was shut off 2 days ago, are you sitting in the dark watching YouTube? That would explain why there's so much stuff coming out. I'm like, what's going on? Like, it's a lot of stuff. It's like thoughts everywhere. Pays your neighbor to run extension cords. Okay. Sorry to hear that, goddess. But definitely being tested. Be careful doing that. Just make sure it's safe. You are being tested. Are there churches that help with stuff like that? I know when I was much younger. There were churches and organizations that would help you. Maybe times have changed. You're gonna afford or the cord or no? There is somebody out there who will help. Send it. Send a nice prayer. This can be a letter. That can be. You start work later in July. Well, don't forget saying some prayers. Let's see. Angel advice. Stop manifesting sabotage. What? Whatever you're doing, like it is, the test is like stop, like alter the path or choose a different path. But I see work here. That's here. Can't even see the damn card. Okay. Work and money is here, coming ahead. Just time. Time is a thing. I think the universe is testing you on what do you prefer and the routines of life. People want to complain about women being too independent. It's a joke. Yeah, well, listen. Guys, cover your ears. I'm about to say something ugly. Charlie, sometimes, shit. The guys who complain about women being independent are, yeah, they're still. I'm trying to. Oh, let me nicen that out. Okay. Mm. The guys who are complaining about women haven't grown. And the last time I checked, most women who know better don't go to the community parks and listen to dumb shit like that. Well, the guys who are complaining, you lost them anyway. They're playing video games. They're busy. They're just mad because you won't hop into their lives and pretend to be their mothers. So nobody needs to listen to them anyway. But yes, money coming. Lots of eights going on here. See all that? So here's another opportunity to evolve. And you may, and of course, not may, but of course you're doing it on your own. But there's some path that has to be adhered to, stuck to. Gotta stay the course, prioritize. It is the knowing. And sometimes we gotta experience shit to. What? Y'all shooting? What are you talking about? Drayson, what are you talking about? It does feel like they're getting to the place where you're like, okay, no more of this. Sometimes you gotta experience stuff to say no more. But work is coming in. You may have 1,200 thoughts going on in your head, though. That's a lot going on. I'm not going to tell you how to think at all, but stay calm and stay cool. We are not taking jabs at you, Drayson. Wait a minute. I did say cover your ears, didn't I? I said that. I said cover your ears. If you didn't cover your ears, that's on you. Anyways, so there's your testing, choosing heaven or hell. While you are sitting there chilling, though, uh, maybe you need to write out some stuff. Prayer. I don't know if you get down like that. But in between, if you find yourself bored, maybe writing some prayer or listening to something, positive affirmations or something like that. Yeah, I see that. Yeah. And if you're tired, perhaps you're tired of the repetition. So, maybe when the job, maybe when the work gets started, you can handle your business, and then after that, start working on something that gets you out of this. So I always think, my first thought always is if life isn't lifing for you the way you want it to be, or you're tired of the job, or it's difficult to get the money, it's because you ain't looking in the right spot. Sometimes that's life trying to point something out to you. And CEO keeps coming out. So I don't know what to tell you about that. And you got the gold coin here. Ooh, it's so blurry. I can get it. No, I guess I can't. I tried. Gold coin, but he's looking, George Washington is looking up at the sky. So keep your head up. Because I'm getting like boss energy. And it maybe Sometimes things work better when we ain't got no boss because we our own boss. But life could be trying to steer you that way. Oh, I'm not saying don't forge the doctors, no. I ain't saying none of that. Handle what you got to handle for right now, but the discomfort and the chaos of the moment, again, rocket fuel. You know you don't like the current situation, so once you get back up on your feet, get the lights turned on, maybe it's time to start looking at other ways of getting it in. Um, Something that doesn't require such a tax on your energy, but brings in good money for you. And there's tons of work at home stuff that you can do. But life might be making you uncomfortable so that you reposition yourself. 95 in your house. You know what I do when it's super hot? I don't think, I mean, it's messy when it's really hot. Uh, if you can, get someone to freeze a bottle of spray, a couple of bottles, spray bottles, any squirt bottles you can clean out and replace it with water, ice water, and a little breeze from a little cheap fan will do it. Or getting by the window when the air comes in and you just spray yourself with some ice water. Get the cold going in. That can help, but it is draining. The heat can be draining. So while you're going through that, naked putting cold water on your head all day. Now see, now see what I'm saying. I ain't gonna say nothing, but I'm just gonna say, look, naked cold water all. There's a couple of places online that would have paid you nicely for that. Yeah, you could have just talked about that in certain places and made a little money off that and never left your living room. I know, I understand the tarot community here is all about godliness and good vibrations, but I'm also an adult film star, so fuck all that dumb shit. Sometimes you just gotta motherfucking eat. And it's dudes that you could talk to on the phone and not leave your living room. And you could say all of that stuff to them for $5.99 a minute. So the universe is making you uncomfortable right now. So you switch positions. I'm just saying, the world has changed right now. And the people who are changing the world for us don't give two flying fucks about us. Not a drop, none, zero. So, almost to every man for himself out in the woods. I say eat. I say eat. Let other people figure out their religions. Eat. It's, I'm not gonna. I listen. All forms of suffering ain't necessary, and if you can't tell some of there's just options. Okay, you have options, is what I'm saying. So the discomfort is not without reason or purpose. And if you're going through the period of time when your lights is off and all that, it's you got a lot of pent up energy in you. Okay? You can distribute that to people who would pay for it. I'm just saying. Literally, you could sit on the toilet and cry all day and somebody would pay you for that. Listen, it's been my life for about 20 years. If you want an outlet, like there's a fetish for everything. Like everything. I'm not gonna tell you to run out and go get you no sugar daddy or nothing. I'm just gonna say there's options if you're open to it. And Jason, you stop it. I can hear your thoughts, the wheels spinning. You stop it. Motherfuckers gotta eat around these parts. I don't see nobody walking up to my door with free groceries. So if I gotta pull my boobies out and make you go into a mass hysteria and you join my site for $15, I win. I get to eat. Because the last time I checked, caring what other people think about me never put food on my plate. It didn't happen that way. But you was thinking it, Drayson. Stop it. Why you laughing? You have Mars, Saturn, Pluto, and Scorpio in your chart. Charlie, Charlie, honey, all of that map shit, you can't eat not a drop of none of what you just said. I don't give a flying fuck about that. I can't eat no Mars, Saturn, and Pluto and Scorpio. Get the fuck out of here. Look, I do remote viewing, okay? Yes, I use these cards, but I use them the same way as if I drew that. Fuck that. You can't eat none of that shit. Fuck the ego. Fuck all that space, galactic. That's not gonna feed none of us. It's not. It's not. It's not. What's gonna feed us though is taking care of ourselves, handling what we gotta do. And if motherfuckers are still blinded by egos and opinions of others, they're dead anyway. They're robots. Robots. Walmart delivered groceries 170 worth and messed up and thought they didn't. So you got a refund? Okay. Just sometimes we gotta do what we gotta do to eat. And if you know all that sky chart stuff, you ain't even gotta go to the dark side like where I'm at. Maybe you could do readings for people. There's lots of websites that hire you to talk on the phone and do it by text message, by phone. There's YouTube. You could start that for free. Lots of people don't even show their face. Like there's a buildup you can get to where the checks are just coming without you having to struggle through the hustle more than necessary. But there's a repetition. And there's greed. Oh, you have 80 subscribers. What? So what's up with the number 8 though? What's up with the number 8 though? What's that all about? Green Day? You have some money coming though. I feel like if there's something, the word coming through is outreach. So there may be some option or something. Something is coming. Money's come. And I just noticed that. Green, green stone. Okay. Outreach. There's something, maybe you haven't explored all the channels yet. But when you get to it, you will be gifted some other stuff of value. It's next week. It's in the now. You gotta be looking for it. Um, do you have to? Yeah. There's something out there, something charitable, done from love, outreach of some kind, where they help with stuff too. I'm not. Take advantage of it. Whatever it is somebody gonna tell you? There could be a masculine energy somewhere around you. Could be somebody who lives around you, who knows something. This could happen. You may find this out through casual conversation, and they can point you in a. They point you in a different direction to something that will accept you, um, or to something that is helpful. Something you didn't know. Okay. This may come through casual conversation with somebody. So this could be coming over the next couple of days, maybe as you're just walking around or moving around, going places. I heard the kitchen. So it could be a place that gives food. Maybe they can tell you opportunities or something. Take advantage of that shit. Listen, you see how they helping other people here. Maybe it's time to hop in on some of that data. You just, it's just stuff you didn't know about. And there is support. You're just gonna have to be tricky about doing it. And who fucking cares? Don't overthink it. Don't be afraid to do it. Get out there and do it. I'm not telling you to take advantage of shit, but mm, they helping everybody else. They doing for everybody else. Mm, maybe motherfuckers gotta make other illusions too. They ain't the only ones that can make. Right. Loving yourself by any means necessary. Even if you have to join in on the fucking illusion. It is a time of illusion. But desperate situations bring in desperate measures and... Mm. 6, do you have any closing messages for Charlie? Wow. Please clarify that.
I'm not seeing enough movement. Oh my god.
Not seeing enough movement. Okay, next one.
No.
Clarify.
You're the last one. Complete the mission.
One more, please. Be careful. Be safe. I don't know if this is... I see somebody in a hospital. I see a hospital bed, but I don't get the energy of somebody being sick. So I don't know how that works. Um, maybe it's just emergency health. Emergency for health. It's like I don't know how this works, but it's... I don't get sick in the hospital. I get like this. Illusions that are worth gold. If your phone's at X-Files. The song was X-Files too, by the way. There's something that you can get at that would resolve a lot of your issues. You just have to... You just kind of got to do that. It's like a half truth or, you know, like a little slippery slide. Let's say you are without power and there's a way to talk to some company, organization, and for health reasons. So there may be some way to kind of finagle that gift. Like it's dangerous for you to be in the situation you're in. There's a way to get what you want by being the right amount of broken. But definitely, once everything's okay, consider something a little more long term. Um, work you can do from home. Where you can work the hours you want to work. Yeah, okay. So unfortunately in this go round, your gift of getting out of this has to do with switching faces. You might have been an angelic being before, but you'll have to harness a little bit of that darker side for this one. And you might have to fudge a little on the truth. Stretch something out a little bit. I won't go too far on that one. But that might be where you get the boost. As I said already, they're helping other people here. Some people's getting all kind of free stuff just for showing up. And I'm out of that. Yeah, fake one, sure. I mean, a lot of people have trouble with the heat. You can have issues around being in too much heat, and you might have to go see the doctor for that. Emergency stuff. I don't know. I'm out of that one. You're neutral. You've always worked with the light and the dark. Okay. If that doesn't work, I still see like maybe just be careful. Okay, I'm not gonna say nothing else. Just be careful while you're in your situation with the excessive amount of heat. You're welcome. Um, but definitely, if you can, if it's safe to do so, talk to people, social services, um, and maybe they can point you out to some people who can help. Oh, Charlie, thank you, goddess. You gonna make it out of this. You might just have to wobble that light and dark side a little bit. And then don't let it happen again. While you're sitting there like, okay, all right, this happened. How am I going to not let this shit happen again? The yes code. Sometimes we got to use what we know to get what we need. But there's your answer. I guess your letter is going to be helpful. Just make sure it's good. You better do a good job. I do. Let's see. Is this? Do you have another option that's better than that? Yes. Ooh. Yes, you just don't have. You just didn't know about it. So that kind of goes back into like feels like random conversation with somebody, or if you decide to start calling around asking who can help with this, somebody may give you some knowledge you didn't have before. And it does involve giving half of the data. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. Um, so I don't know who just wrote something. I can only read what's on that screen over there. Because StreamYard's not showing me the chat, which is weird. So if you have one yes or no question, please let me know now. Otherwise, I'm going to stop. Charlie Goddess, I hope that was helpful. You coming out of this. But now is the time to stop, to start thinking about the other ways to make passive income. It's all possible. Disha, Disha, what's your question? And please make sure it's a yes or a no. Well, your new assignment, Charlie, is mastering this yes code. The code, I guess, where everybody says yes to you. Lovely. I like it. Tisha, what is your question? Did I start working in the 80s or 90s? I'm old. Late 90s. Will you get above 40 marks in the audit exam result? That's okay. Charlie, they weren't, it wasn't You know what? It was good. By comparison, it was good. Will you get above 40 marks for Disha? Will Disha get above 40 marks? You have options, or it's your choice. So if this is something you can prepare for, Disha, then that answer is really up to you. Feels like you're not prepared for it, or yeah, okay, I get no twice. Is this to do with preparation? You're not ready? Dang, there's a lot of no's going on here. What's up with that? You may not be ready. Chuck, I look young, thank you. I just turned 50. Old dinosaur. Disha, you might want to rephrase your question. We can try that, but I'm getting a lot of no's. Getting a lot of no's here. I'm getting the energy of maybe not 100% truth. Angel advice for Disha. Give peace of mind a chance. Living a lie. Why there's so much lie data here? Whatever your situation is, it may be maybe controlling the way you think, mind control. You may be tired of the same stuff, living a lie. Will you get past in California inter exam result? Okay. Are you taking it again? You may be repeating it, or you're taking it. Are you taking the test more than once? Um, okay. Will you pass your exam? Well, you should pass the exam. No. What are you doing to pass it? There's something you need to be giving your attention to. I don't know if it's something you can prepare for, or there's some element of the test you're not aware of, so that could be not being prepared for it. Ask again keeps coming. What are you missing? What's Tisha missing here? What's going on with this test? This is your future, your plan for the future. You want to know if there's protection. There's some type of protection around it. Like it's already decided who does what. That's weird. The test is already decided before. So, ACA? I get the letters ACA. I don't know what that is. What? Something's already been decided. I don't know how this works. Disha. It's like, it's weird. If the answer is no, hopefully nobody's cheating or doing something weird. It's like somebody sees something that ain't supposed to be happening, and that seems to be a stop. So it's like it's decided beforehand. Somebody sees something, shines a light on something, shines a light on it. So I don't know if somebody, hopefully you're not cheating where somebody can see it if you're taking a test of some sort. But somebody's caught between a rock and a hard place, being bad. So if you're planning on doing anything sideways or sneaky around the test, don't do that. If there's studying that you can do for it, stop looking at YouTube and get to it. Um, and if it's not you, something around this test you're asking about, it's like it's already been decided who passes and who doesn't. DACA. DACA? What? I don't know. Hearing weird letters. Okay. I don't know what that is. Like it's already decided. You're welcome, Goddess Charlie. So at this time, the answer, if you're still here, not you, Charlie, but at this time, to the person who's asking the question, the answer is no. Is it, is this an event that stops the test? Something happens that don't have nothing to do with you. I'm out of this. I need a deeper reading than this, but it's like it's out of your control. Like maybe you take the test and on testing day something happens. Or you're like the test wasn't necessary because it's been decided who passes anyway. I heard voting spring. I'm getting out of this. This is starting to sound like other data. Interesting. Okay. You wonder if you should go out for a few hours? Only if it's safe. If it's safe to do so. Yeah, don't be messing around outdoors now if it ain't safe now. Although yes is here quite a bit. It's like yes, but don't go get into no trouble. Charlie. Especially since if, don't run into no problems. Maybe scoping and crafting a good plan of action wouldn't be a bad idea. Whatever you choose, though, be safe. Do I have a P.O. box? No. Why? Don't send nothing. Don't send anything. You could go out and become a marketing guru. That's what I need help with. I'm not good at the marketing. But no, your presence is gift enough. Thank you. There's an after party going on until 5. Look at you, trying to get into trouble. If you think it'll make you feel better and it's safe to do it, do your thing. You want to send chocolates? Oh, thank you. I'd rather have the traffic and the likes. Hit the like button. Trust me, I eat chocolate every night. I have a large container of ice cream. I should not have chocolate. I really shouldn't. But thank you. But you're supposed to be working on this thing right here. We gonna need you to get back to work. Deisha? Oh, you're back. I thought you left. Yeah, you've been working on the marketing? Hey. I those marketing people be making money. I know if I could find somebody who could do it, I'd pay for it. But it'd have to be a situation where I know you're not judging me on the sidelines. Deisha, will you become finalist till July ends? Deisha. Maybe I'm not the reader to answer your questions. Whatever the case is, you need to move your feet, though. Take some action. I'm getting a lot of just rando data with you right now. The first answer that came out, though, was no. Then we get a little bit of not being very honest, and maybe you're not being honest in phrasing your question. And the not being honest can also mean that you already have the answer. Get out of your head. Oh, thank you, Charlie. If you decide to go out, you be safe out there and have some fun for my old ass. uh, if you do decide to go out there, you got 4 hours to get your groove thing on. You never know. Maybe it'll pick your energies up. If it's safe. You're welcome, Nisha. But Charlie, if going out, you have a nice little drink, some ice, some conversation, might not be a bad idea. Never know. But from a woman's standpoint, I'm like, don't be going out in the middle of the night. Don't be going out in the middle of the night. Are you crazy? It's dangerous out there. But that's my old lady response. So pay no mind. That's my old lady. You can't be just walking around at night. Are you crazy? You know what kind of stuff's going on out there? But then again, during the daytime, it's 2,000 degrees. And you could just burst into flames at any given moment. So, fuck the old lady stuff. Just enjoy life. Because obviously, some people decided we shouldn't be enjoying it. And if you think it's going to be good, maybe that's where you meet the person who tells you some data that you can, get some good stuff out of. Maybe that's where you meet the person who fills in the blanks. Oh, you're going through this? Oh man, look, all you gotta do is talk to so and so and they dot 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 dot. Could happen. Let's see, is there a message? Is there a messenger? Ooh, where Charlie's talking about going. Okay, two came out. Yes and a no. So somebody may tell you something that you can't move on right away. Yeah. Somebody may tell you something you can't move on right away. So it could just be like, okay, on Monday, do this, dot, dot, dot. And it can also be releasing pent up energy. Is there a messenger for the light? No. You must know all the, okay. Maybe where you're talking about going, you got people you already know. So the conversations could be different than what you need. So if you're desiring some freedom to get out and let your hair down, have a little fun, do it. Do it. If it feels good and then nobody gets hurt, do it. Fucking do it. Go have go have something enjoyable, Right? And hey, if you party long enough and you prepare the space around you, you can at least sleep half of the day away tomorrow till it gets a little too hot. Or mm, okay, well, I'm not telling you the answer to all your prayers is there, but why don't you still deserve to have a little enjoyment? You do. You do. 6, what do you say to Charlie about going out and having some fun?
You're either going to come out here and conduct yourself as an adult, use your words, and speak respectfully and have a conversation, or you're not.
One more, please.
Fetch me their soul.
The fuck kind of party is you going to? Okay. Oh, after party. Yeah, okay. Next message.
I can't understand. You done insulted me, and I got to kick your ass right now.
Don't be going there where people got attitudes. Mm. Next message.
Surprise, motherfucker.
There is a surprise there. Don't engage with the unhappy people. I will say that much. Don't engage with nobody with an unhappy face. Fuck that. But there's a surprise there? Hey, 6, do you care to elaborate on the surprise part? Because I'm nosy.
No, stop. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing with your life? No! Oh my God! No! 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 No!
I hope you can translate that one. I'm not going to. Next message.
I know the power of patriarchy. I know what men can do when they're angry.
So that conversation was between you and Six. I'm not even going to try to interpret that. Stay away from unhappy faces, but enjoy yourself. The surprise may come from a guy, too, who is helpful. Maybe a man who's helpful to you. Where you're talking about going? Yup. Have fun. Be safe. I ain't gonna shake it up no more. If you feel like it'll release some stress, do it. Just do it. And please be safe. Be more than safe. All right. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Y'all still here? You guys are appreciated. I do have to do more readings here. Thank you guys for who are here subscribed. Hopefully you've been seeing the short readings or the shorts, the quickies, squeezing in what I can do for now. But I am working on a schedule. Just trying to do it a little bit earlier. It would be best if a guy you hooked up with was there and came home with you, but you don't have any electricity. You should be going to his damn house. If you ain't got no power, you going to his spot. So don't be bringing them home. See if they got some place where you can go. Shit. So it might not be a bad idea to, get out there. It is late at night, though. I'm still going to stand on my square. It's late at night. You should be writing out a plan of action or at least doing some research. But that's my old lady thought. You should, in between, have fun. Drayson top 3 all time and you're not 3 or 2. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Much appreciated. Alright, you guys. My nose is itching. You have a plug and 2 lamps. That don't mean you gotta be nobody's plug. If that motherfucker can't contribute to your electricity, you shouldn't be giving him no static cling. Ah. But don't listen to the old lady. Have fun. I'm just saying, there's levels to this shit. If you think it'll be helpful, do it. If you think you're doing it out of boredom, I don't know, man. You could manually take care of that yourself. But if it's going to contribute to more than the bottom line, I'm all for it. Just, again, dinosaur lady says be careful. And then one last time. I was going to say for a minute, the yes code is not sexual. But then I remembered how often people be saying, yeah, 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 when they're doing it. So maybe the yes code can be sexualized. Maybe it can be. And now you guys get your mind out the gutter. Moving on. Get your filthy minds out the gutter. So hopefully that's not the yes code. The mattress mambo. I don't think that's the yes code at all. I think it's deeper than that. But maybe it starts off that way. I don't know. Just, y'all be careful out there, Lord. I am done. I am done. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate all of you. And maybe we'll try it again tomorrow. Maybe we'll try it again tomorrow and see if Charlie figured out what the yes code is. Hopefully it doesn't include doggy style. I just don't think that's it, okay? But if it does include that, hopefully you enjoyed it. I just don't think that's it. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate all of you. And let's hang out tomorrow and try this again. I will post a little time thing just to let y'all know. Sleep well, rest well, be safe, and I'll see you very soon. Thank you, Goddess. Charlie's gonna report back and let us know what the code is. Thank you. Doggy, hey. No, that's not what we're talking about. Higher data. Where are your wings? Ah. Yes, thank you, Drayson. Please make sure your notifications are turned on and subscribe. It helps me. And the more people I see here, the more readings I will do. But I always assume that YouTube has shadow banned the absolute fuck out of my page. So, I don't know. It's only so much I can do. I try, but again, I don't know marketing very well. Maybe that's where Charlie's supposed to come in. I don't know. But definitely turn your notifications on. And that would help me. And I'll see you guys again soon.